Michael Jordan's flair, charisma, control, understanding the game. Nobody can do that. He was so graceful with the basketball, and he would change gears on you and change direction really, really quick. It's just amazing, man. If you see it, in person, it's like, we're like, oh, we start a fast break, somebody's gonna get dunked on, and it's gonna be Michael dunking on somebody. In the 1990 Eastern Conference Finals, I think the Bulls was really getting to figure us out. Joe Dumars used to guard him first because that's the beginning of the game. Then once he got out the game, I had to go guard him. I don't think anybody else could have guarded him. John Salley, Rick Mahorn, Bill Laimbeer, no. Whenever he got the ball, I'm pretty much like nose to nose with him because I didn't want him to do anything to embarrass me. I'm named the Jordan rule. If he goes to the hole, put him on the ground. If you see some of those clips, you'll see that we just hit him every time he goes to the basket. And he's always on the ground, like in pain. But he always gets back up. He learned after a while, man, that he just took control from there. I think people really saw one of the best performances in the NBA when Michael played against us. And we didn't let anyone do that against us. But almost put 50 on us quick. Check his resume out. It's awesome. It's like, wow, this guy is amazing.
The tallest building in the world, the Sears Tower, and the pride of Chicago, where we get ready for playoff basketball. It's the Eastern Conference Final, Game 3 between the Pistons and the Bulls.
I think they've got to get Michael Jordan involved early in the shot clock. He's the centerpiece of their offense, and this team is only going to go as far as he takes them.
Here now, a look at the starting five for the Pistons. It's Thomas and Dumars in the backcourt. Rodman and Laimbeer, the fearsome frontcourt pair. Paxson against Thomas. Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Here comes the 7-footer. Edwards goes up high and dunks it down with authority.
Outside, Laimbeer. No good on the triple. Mike Fratello, Michael Jordan, through the first 2 games has been solid, but we know he is capable of more.
Just 20 points for him last game. I would imagine he does everything in his power to put up bigger numbers than that tonight.
This could be an all-timer. And there's a steely determination about this Chicago Bulls team. And with more on that, let's go across the way to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan has been silent with the media this week, but not with his teammates. Craig Hodges says that Michael talked to them. Nothing motivational, just normal. But the Bulls coaches had a different demeanor. They want to stop the early Detroit runouts, stop them early in transition, and
just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Outside, Jordan. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Mike, the Bulls have had some turnover problems in this series, and that is something they're going to have to avoid here.
Without question, 19 turnovers for them last game. You know the Pistons bring the pressure. Bulls have to minimize unforced errors.
Especially at this stage of the season in big games like this. Detroit on D, following the basket by Michael Jordan. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots. Back to Thomas. Nothing doing for Thomas, and it's only getting worse. It's tipped. Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 5. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here in Game 2. He wants to get it going tonight. You can just feel it.
Absolutely, and you figure Zeke will have to be better than that. I mean, he's too good of a player to put up numbers like that all series long.
Yeah, I agree. So it's the Pistons now. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Count that one.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
How many other guys can do that? Michael Jordan, everybody. You can't top his showmanship.
They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with
5
your
on the
psyche.
clock.
9.
Inside, here's Dumars. Count it, good.
We talk so much about the defense of Laimbeer. You can forget. for a big, he's a real good passer. And the Pistons up 2-zip in this series. They are completely in the driver's seat. The onus is on the Bulls to make the adjustments to get back in this series.
And I'm expecting that Coach Jackson will certainly have to mix things up, Mike. The Pistons are a monster, but they aren't invincible, especially with the team that has Michael Jordan.
Time called here. The Pistons, here's Paxson.
And the Bulls seemingly over their injury issues now. Paxson's ankle and Jordan's hip.
Pressure on the opponent, making him uncomfortable.
Here's Jordan. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The Bulls are doing a nice job. Contact is coming. Absorb it and go make a play.
Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Cartwright. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Paxson against Thomas. From the top of the key, that's good on the jump shot. So the Bulls will take it the other way. It's Jordan.
Hey, when Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
Now, here is Aguirre. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
You know, this Pistons team is so strong and focused on the road. I don't think the crowd in Chicago is going to be any problem at all for them.
And the Pistons with the second-best road record in the league. A team full of veterans. They have plenty of composure to spare in this series.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Pass to Aguirre, and stolen by Jordan. He feeds it to Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Athletic play in the air by Pippen, collecting a well-aimed pass and slamming it right down.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Now Thomas, he has 7. Shot to stop the run, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Second chance shot, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. Welcome back, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals here in Chicago. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Mike Jordan is coming out of the gate hot, as we can see, shaking off that last 20-point performance.
And this was one of the more predictable things to happen. Jordan is just too competitive and driven to not come out strong after last game.
We knew it was going to happen. We've got Cartwright. Grant is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. Cartwright. Grant finds Pippen. Jordan against Dumars. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Here's Thomas. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And now here's Jordan pushing it up, and no one back there.
Take a look at this Pistons offense, and they run an awful lot of pick-and-roll action effectively because they're an excellent passing team, and they work really well together.
Lambier, good.
You better hammer Lambier if you want to stop him.
Chicago leading by 15. Paxson outside. He kicks it to Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
Pistons only play 8 guys, but they may go 12 deep now. Scott Hastings has started something called the Bench Bandits in Detroit. They wear rubber bands on their left wrists. And if one of those last 4 guys
on his way to another incredible performance.
Bulls leading by 17. And And then slammed in by Jordan.
Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there, and it completely baffled the
tough
defender.
stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Basket, good. Thomas got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Here's Jordan. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Saw that time on the clock and let that shot fly perfectly.
And that is how you end the quarter. Gets it to go, and they are elated at the break.
And so it's Chicago, closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. Bulls leading by 20.
One thing the Bulls need to make sure they do is attack the rim. They settled for way too many outside looks the first few games. You need to test the Pistons inside.
Pippen for three, and the three ball is good.
Most
Pippen's got the
franchise
first.
history.
Jordan. Bill Laimbeer with the rebound. Laimbeer's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rodman goes in. And the jam by Dennis
And a
Rodman.
journey that's required to become champions.
Rodman looking it over. And Rodman with the slam.
With that off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down
That's to
easily.
Laimbeer. To the middle. Rodman trying to break free. And Joe Dumars, the bucket seed. Jordan continues to lead the way.
And you can't help but be impressed by the show Jordan is putting on. There is no way for them to slow down or...
Laimbeer for 3. Pistons keep it alive. Here's Sally. Yes, that goes in. Sally's got his first points of the game.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
Here's Jordan. And there it is for him. And the Bulls lead by 21.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Here's Thomas. B.J. Armstrong comes up with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And Jordan throws it down.
No doubt.
The fadeaway. No good there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Here we go, the fourth quarter on the way in this crucial Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Final.
But the Bulls have shown well under Coach Jackson.
Purdue is out there with Cartwright. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Armstrong. And it's Jordan in at the 2.
So far into his tenure.
Yeah, he was an assistant under Doug Collins.
Yep.
Pistons trail by 18. It's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Pippen's got the ball. And Jordan throws it down for Sally. Rodman comes in for Aguirre. And Thomas subbed in for Johnson. Here's Thomas. And he converts the layup. Thomas got 28.
When Thomas finds his
Jordan
offense...
outside. He takes it in. And Jordan throws it down.
You're not going to get stopped with an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Great positioning on the putback.
Look at the 7-footer protecting the play.
Pistons
Edwards
trail by
grabs the
19. Here's Dumars. And Dumars throws it down. He doesn't get the second one. Chicago leading by 19 points. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Incredible finish.
Ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
Here's Thomas. Rodman tipped back in for 2. Here's Dumars. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Impeccable timing by Rod. Close the book on this one.
Yeah, the time on the clock and the numbers on the scoreboard are all in their favor right now.
And it's in there.
Such an...
It's Rodman with the ball for the Pistons. To the inside, Edwards. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Here's Dumars. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And the dunk by Jordan.
The alley-oop from that kind of distance? Man, I have no words.
You know what? I don't either. And you're not alone. The defense looked stunned as well.
That was a Hail Mary, guys. A long bounce.
Mike, in a game they needed to win so badly. Michael Jordan and the Bulls get the win. What a tremendous effort from Chicago.
Series now moves to 2-1, and the Bulls are very much in it. This team showed a lot of mettle fighting for the looks they got and converted when they needed to.
And for the Pistons, Clark, they'll be feeling the pressure in Game 4 for sure.
As they should. They don't want to let this series get tied up. Nobody wants to deal with the 3-game series.